Well, the groundhog predicted an early spring, and that could mean it's time to get your garden together. I know, right, Lauren?
Yes.
And Kathy, thanks for being here. We appreciate
Well,
you.
thanks for having us.
Of course.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you got a few tips with us on how to make sure your garden flourishes this spring, and I know that I need that because my garden needs a little help.
Do you have a garden at home?
Well, yes, of course.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Great.
We have a garden at home, and this year we're going to try to expand it. I
Yay,
am so
that's
excited
great
about
news.
this.
Yes.
Well, I hope we can give you some tips.
I would love that.
Okay.
Before you give us those tips, remind us who Master Gardeners are. What do you do
Thank
with
you.
that? Yeah.
Thank you so much. Well, Master Gardeners, we are the Washington County Master Gardeners, are horticulturally trained, and we use research-based information to give educational programs and demonstrations, and here we are.
Yes,
Very
here we
cool.
are. You're educating us.
we
and
educate the public.
And we also have a great website through the University of Arkansas Extension Office.
Sure.
We have an office on McConnell Avenue. You
Yeah.
can go in if you ever have any plant questions.
Yes, that's
Okay?
great. Well, what did you bring? This is quite the
Well,
spread.
I think
Dirt.
Yeah, dirt, soil. So one thing we offer in Arkansas is a free test, soil test.
Yeah.
And to get that, go in and to your garden area, dig up some samples, some small samples all around that area, and you're going to then put it, I would suggest you put it out, and because you want it to be dry. And then you also, whenever you get it out, you can then pick out rocks.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to give the rocks. You don't want to give the little
Little roots,
and
right?
things
Yeah, sure.
and
Yes.
all that. And then you'd pack it up and you'd put it in a labeled Ziploc bag and take it to the extension office.
Yeah.
And approximately 2 cups is what's needed
Yeah,
for the
Okay.
that's
test.
probably about a 1.
So
you want
you
about
need to be
2.
sure you label this. So if this is going to be your raised bed, you're going to put raised bed
Okay.
number 1. You take it to the extension office. There's staff there that will help you put
Yeah.
it in a box. They'll send it off, and then in about 3 weeks you'll get a report that I've received that
Wow,
I
look at
did on
you.
mine.
Yes.
Yeah, look at
So
that.
I already got
Yeah.
mine back. It tells us if it's too acid, too much
Right.
alkaline, what we need to add to make it better for the
I was
next
gonna
year.
ask.
For the roots,
So for
you
the
know,
roots, so
yeah.
you have good soil production.
Good
So you
soil
give
production.
tips on what you need. What are some examples? What would you need to add to
So
your
mine is
soil?
telling
Well,
me.
Kathy will tell you what he said.
So I need to add more nitrogen, which is at the end of
That's-
the season,
that's
it kind of
pretty
wears
common.
out anyway.
pretty
So that's
common.
pretty common. Sometimes you need to add more phosphorus or potassium or zinc, some more nutrients. So that will help you get started. So that goes into what we're ready to plant now.
I was going to say.
So we
planting
can
Cool
start
weather.
planting now cool weather crops. So here we have lettuce that
Okay.
can go in the ground seeds.
Okay.
Now I have some lettuce, Bibb lettuce, and arugula. It gets too cold at night right now unless you have a hoop house, but you can go ahead and plant these in mid-March,
Okay.
and they'll be ready to go.
But
now,
seeds are ready. The
seeds are
can
ready
go
to
in.
go. So I have onion sets, so you can plant those now, and they
Okay.
can handle the cold weather, and they'll
Got
be
it.
just fine.
So I want to back up a step. You said you can plant the seeds now, but the buds are not ready
That's
to plant.
exactly
this March.
right.
Okay.
That's
all
exactly
Unless
right.
you want to cover those every night. And
This is
cover
a
them
little
every
too tender
morning.
for those cold
Too
nights.
tender.
Got it.
But what's great to know on your seed packets, it talks about when to plant, after danger of frost, how deep to plant the seeds, how to make sure they're kept watered. And at the extension office, we also have a form that talks about what you can plant for
What you can
each
plant
single
look at
month.
that.
And also a
that's
month
super
by
helpful.
month.
Yeah,
month
it's-
by
it-
month.
month
That
by
will
month,
remind you to do the soil test. Get the soil
Yes.
testings done.
And I
Clear
noticed
out your gardens.
February is quite an extensive list,
Yes.
as is March
Oh,
and April.
broccoli and
Yes.
cabbage, your greens
Yeah.
that can go in the ground
I
right
would not
now.
have thought
I
to
know.
start planting things
Yes.
in February.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Well, what else do we need to know? How can we find more information from Master Gardeners of Washington County and what you do there?
Through our website.
I think
Yeah.
the website, and
the
it's
best.
uaex.uada.edu. It's the University of Arkansas Extension.
Right.
Extension. It's on McConnell. We have an office. You can go in, and they're very helpful there.
Yes.
And they also have an Ask a Master program. So if you want to call in and
Yeah.
talk to a Master Gardener and ask your question, we can help you get that answered.
That's great. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having
Yes,
us.
I'm ready to
be
go
here.
test out my green thumbs for the
Well,
season. We'll
and
see
we're
what
here
we
to
do.
help you.
Yes,
We're
thank
here to
you.
help you.
I'm going to need it.
Okay.
Lifeline. Calling a
Lifeline.
friend. That's right.
Lifeline. That's
For
right.
sure.
Stay with us.